Welcome to episode number 5 of the Body to Lead podcast. Today's question, how often should I work out? I'm Kyle Hubbard, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and international fitness presenter.
And I'm Georgie Hubbard, personal trainer and mindset coach. And we're here to answer all of your biggest fitness and nutrition questions in under 10 minutes.
We care about your health and well-being and are prepared to cut through the noise to help you find the answers. Having worked with thousands of clients, we've seen and heard it all.
So if you're ready to take back control and know what it takes to get fit and healthy, then this is the podcast for you. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Body to Lead with myself, Georgie Hubbard.
And me, Kyle Hubbard.
We are aiming to answer all of your health and fitness questions in under 10 minutes. So today, another really good question is, how often should I be working out? So really, again, another common question that we get asked. Look, there's obviously the ideal scenario, which I'll let Carl go into. But I guess the first thing that comes to my mind is, just moving. Just move more in your day. I think we do live very, sedentary lives. We sit a lot. We wake up, we eat our breakfast, then we then sit in the car or sitting on the public transport to get to work. We then sit all day. We then come back and sit again. We're not moving, and our bodies are designed to move. Like they're designed to run. They're designed to just be active, basically. And I think that unfortunately the way our world is set up is it's is very just to sit and sort of type at a computer, and we're just not active throughout our day, and that lack of activity is ultimately leading to us putting on weight and obviously diet as well, but just focusing on the whole activity piece. But look, I would just say start moving more. If you get in the car and you go to work, or maybe you park your car slightly further from the office, so you get an extra 20 minutes. Instead of taking the lift, you take the stairs. Just don't underestimate those little small adjustments in your day. They all add up, and they will all basically contribute to you losing weight and getting fit.
And that is called, Georgina, actually that's called NEAT, isn't it? Which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which essentially is all the calories your body is burning throughout the day when not exercising. Because if your body, let's say your body's burning 100% of calories throughout the day, only round about in an exercise, maybe your body's only burning maybe 10%, 15% max during exercise. So like Georgie just said, it's all the incidental activity that you do throughout the day, which is actually going to contribute to more calorie burn throughout the day than just exercising itself. Obviously, yes, exercise is important because it's got an array of other benefits. But in terms of how often should I exercise? Well, don't necessarily think about that first and foremost. Think about, okay, how actually more can I just move in my day? That's like Georgie said, that's probably number one, because you're going to burn just those extra calories, I guess, throughout the day, which is going to aid in, in fat loss and ultimately give you more energy.
Absolutely.
As well throughout the day. But when it comes to, how often shall I exercise? Well, it is how long is a piece of string really as well, because first and foremost, look at your diary. How much time do you honestly have to exercise, and how much are you willing to commit to as well? And then it's not overcommitting. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when they first start their exercise journey, and it's been proven, is that they go too fast too soon. And they go 100 miles an hour, and then they bought the gym membership, they're losing weight and they're feeling sore. The motivation is at 100%, but then after weeks 2, 3, all of a sudden, maybe the weight's not falling off as quickly as they want. Motivation's starting to dwindle. They're feeling tired because they're actually overworking, with the exercise, and they're thinking, oh, this is not for me. And the motivation's down, and they stop. So
it's always like the start of the year, isn't it, where the gym car park's packed out and you see people pounding on the treadmills after not exercising for months, and and then by February everyone is sort of back to their old ways. So I think like Carl just said then, it's like don't go too fast too soon. Like it could literally just be going for doing 10 push-ups, doing 10 squats, but I think that, we put a time frame on our fitness as well with all of, the crazy fasts and challenges out there. Well, fitness is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I think, just being kind to yourself throughout the process is really important. But if we could say, okay, what is the absolute ideal? So say somebody has got, the time, and they just say, look, I'm really committed, I've done a bit of exercise before. So, what is actually the ideal amount of workouts I should be doing?
What I would probably say to someone then is absolutely strength training.
Yeah.
Because
how many
resistance
times?
training, I'd say, look, 3 times a week.
Yep.
Aim for 3 times a week, hitting all of the body parts. Going for the major, what we call compound exercises, which are where you're basically just working more than one muscle group. So you're not isolating. For example, an isolation exercise is a bicep curl where you're just focusing on the bicep, whereas a compound exercise is a squat, for example, where you're actually
deadlift.
Or a deadlift. You're using more than one muscle group. And what's obviously good is that you're getting more bang for your buck with the exercise. And obviously, and then you're training more full body. So strength exercises where you're hitting every body part, throughout, and you're nice and functional throughout those 3 sessions, and then getting in some cardio work as well, and it doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be something that you hate. It's just something that you want to enjoy doing, whether it's even a cycle class, whether it is a brisk walk, going, but it's going maybe, or a little, interval-based training where you're going like fast and slow, boxing, all right, things like that, something that you find enjoyable, cardio. Sometimes people go, oh no, I've got to do cardio, but cardio is super important for our heart health, first and foremost, and something that we should all be incorporating into our week. And we just want to, 2 times a week, getting our heart rate up high, high where we're, with that breath, out of breath, and we
just to cut in here though, if you are very new to exercise, please consult your doctor first. Don't want you to just jump on a spin bike and have a heart attack. So just take it at your own pace. I just wanted to cut in and say that.
No, absolutely is fair. And then the last kind of piece to that puzzle is the flexibility puzzle.
Yeah. We left this out for a long time, and Kai and I actually now do yoga. We aim to do it at least 3 times a week for about the sort of 20 to 30 minutes, and it's definitely improved. It's improved our strength. It's improved our movements. To start with, both we could barely touch our toes. It was quite funny doing it, but yeah, the flexibility is definitely something we incorporate. So look, I guess 3 strength workouts, 2 cardio-based workouts, and just some light stretches is the absolute perfect routine, if there is such thing. But that's ultimately what we both would recommend.
Look, I heard the best thing, and going back to when Georgie said about fitness being a journey and not a destination. It's a marathon, not a sprint, or hopefully it's not a marathon, because I don't think I ever want to run a marathon. But I truly believe I want to live to 100 years old. And I heard the best phrase ever. It's, I'm training for the 100-year-old Olympics. So I imagine myself at 100 years of age performing at the Olympics. Now, yes, I'm not going to win that gold medal, but
really?
well, maybe. But I want to be able to perform physically at that 100-year-old Olympics, where I'm able to climb the stairs, I'm able to bend down, and touch the floor. So my body is mobile, and again, it's not going to happen overnight. But if we really do have that long-term approach with our fitness and exercise, then we don't want to then go in and just smash ourselves, and then we're going to be completely sore forever, unless we're working towards a specific goal or an event, like a marathon, for example, that's an amazing goal. Running a marathon is an amazing goal. And obviously you can't just step outside and go and run a marathon. There are steps you need to take to get there. So I think, okay, if that's the goal for some people, make your super, super big goal training for that 100-year-old Olympics, because that is ultimately where I know I personally want to get to in my life.
Yeah. And I guess final thought, look, the best workout is the one that you do, you know, so do what's right for you. You know, if you're listening to this and you want to run a marathon, amazing. Obviously, you know, 3 strength training and 2 cardio sessions isn't going to be enough. You're going to have to go in, get some, you know, a coach to help you go who's run a marathon before. But in a nutshell, move your body more, ideally get some strength training, do some cardio, and include some flexibility into your routine. That's all we've got today. We're almost hitting 10 minutes, so I hope that answered your question. Have a beautiful day ahead, and we'll speak to you again soon. Take care.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you have any burning questions that you want answered, be sure to reach out to us on social media. I'm Kyle Edward Hubbard on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm Georgie L. Hubbard on Facebook and Instagram. If you've enjoyed today's episode, we would love it if you left us a review. And we look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Have an amazing day.